All right, Knights of Dragaria, welcome back to Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. I'm your host, veracitytrigger, and we're going to be covering Theodora here today.
And as usual, stay triggered. Pew pew, pew.
Let's talk about Theodora here. First of all, let's actually go over her profile real quick, just to give you a little background. Theodora, gender female, age 22, class sniper. This warrior was born in a small village near the border with Gustava. When she was still young, her village was pulled into a battle and she was taken captive by Gustava. Due to her stores of hidden mana energy, they tried to indoctrinate her into a Zorun knight, but she resisted. This period of her life was a daily struggle. After she came of age, she was rescued by campaign infantry led by King Rubino III, after which she swore eternal loyalty to Norzalio. Even though King Rubino III has passed, she continues to uphold her oath by supporting Norzalio on the battlefield. So she's extremely loyal to this country, and she's actually a decent sniper. So let's cover some of the things that she gets here. Well, you basically get the bow, obviously. You get some light armor here, or medium leather armor there. You get a gauntlet and a ring. And that's essentially what you get for gear here. She is a green dot, so archers are always green. You get Dominate Sky up to S, increases damage dealt, using skills against units with preferred terrain Sky by 50%. So shooting anything that flies, or anything that has a flight spell on it, will actually be good for a sniper to attack. Accuracy up, increases accuracy by 20%. With agility of 122, down here, it's almost like you almost never miss. So, you know, except for if you're fighting against dancers. That could be a little bit dicey there. But agility, 122, plus accuracy up, very, very good. I pretty much just keep her in a sniper class. I don't really cross-class too much with snipers. I suppose I could try at some point, but I really haven't done that too much. The MP pool is actually quite nice, 265. Hit points, they're good. They're in a check, I'd have to say, 566, but still, it's a little bit low, so don't let anything try to attack her immediately. Intelligence is 87, quite nice. Rune power is pretty good, I'd have to say, you know, especially with that being a B. Now, she has a command range of 3, so that's not that great. But otherwise, she's a pretty decent knight overall, and I'd have to say she's close to kind of the established system of knights as far as, you know, how you want to handle her, how do you want to use her on the battlefield. So she's pretty good. I do use her, and I usually use her in a secondary team that's flanking around somewhere, going somewhere else. I don't typically have her on my main team, and maybe in the future I'll try to change it up. But that's kind of what I have for her. Right, that's kind of how I use her. I basically use her on a secondary team. Now, archers are amazing, but you do have to keep them protected because hit points are not that... They're okay, 566, but defense is also just 100, so you do have to be careful. All right, so what do the archer class have? What does the sniper class in particular have? Because she's level 30 sniper, right? So we got lightning arrow. All these other ones are pre-moves, right? But this basic one is not. Normal attack, moderate damage, single enemy unit, 3 hex radius. So 3 spaces away. Really nice for that. So that's 110 power right there. Accuracy plus 9. And it's a green dot. Doesn't cost you anything. Now the second one is Selfless Throw. Now this one deals major damage to a single enemy unit, 3 hex space away, high accuracy. So this one actually has a absolute massive boost in accuracy, plus 31. So you're probably never going to miss this one. If you miss, I'd almost cry. I mean, it has a power boost of 135 as well, and it is a pre-move. Like all these ones down here are going to be pre-moves, so you have to stand in one place and do it. So a nice thing you can do is go into the Dancer class, pick up the hit and move ability from the Dancer, and then come back into the Sniper class and have that so you can shoot, move to a new location where you want your next shot, shoot, move to the next location you want your next shot, and just keep chaining that effect over and over again to make your strategy almost perfect. I'm just saying, you can try this out. Let me know what you think. So, next up we got Giga Impact, and this one are 2 totally different things. Okay? Giga Impact basically goes to the point of playing Grand Edition or the original game where you have a 4 hex radius space away. You can shoot from 4 spaces away. It's massive. Massive distance. You get a really good shot. It's 150 power, so the reason it's 4 spaces away and its power is up to 150, which is really, really good. It does cost you 80 MP to use it, though. So just remember, we're working with 265 MP from what I have here. I don't know how your miles will vary, but I've got 80, that's 160, and then, you know, some change left over. So just watch how much MP you have and how much you can do and how many times you can do this. This is perfect for picking off an enemy from a distance, especially a witch, because green beats blue. You can pick off a witch from a distance and just snipe them, and boom, you're done. You won the battle. So just think about it like that. Now, next up here, we have 1,000 arrows. Now, this is the last one you get. I'm going to clean this up a little bit so we can read this here. And that essentially is Geno Thunder. It's not Geno Thunder, but it's like Geno Thunder. But it's using arrows. Now, the thing is, you can hit your own guys with this. So be careful. Because this will just drop arrows in this spot, just like Geno Thunder does what Kai did in the original game here. So this little space out here, that's where it's going to hit. It's going to hit in a radius away from you, and it's going to hit 7 hexagon spaces. So 6 in a circle and 1 in the middle. All right. Now it does not cost. It's not as powerful as Giga Impact. It's only 115 versus 150. So it's not as powerful, but it does hit multi-target things. So it'll hit a whole group of enemies. So this is perfect. Do you want to take down a monster and a leader, or 2 leaders and a bunch of monsters, or maybe a bunch of monsters are all low and you can kill them in one shot? This is perfect. Now, it does cost the most MP out of all the other, the other attack in the game, out of, Giga Impact. It's 150, so we can only pretty much do this one time, and then we're done. And it is a pre-move. But it does go from up to 4 spaces away, and it includes an extra green dot, so it is still a little powerful, but it won't be as powerful as Giga Impact. So don't think that 1,000 arrows is going to be more powerful than Giga Impact because it's the final one to do. No, it's just for it's basically multitasking or, individual attack. So individual attack, kill shot, or powerful shot, Giga Impact, multi-attack, 1,000 arrows. Okay, so that's pretty much all you really have to think about when you're thinking about an archer. You're trying to take out the back line. You're trying to take something out. You're trying to snipe it, pick it off, and be done with it. But just make sure that you have protect spells. Yes, you do want heals for her too, but a protect spell going forward into the battle is even more potent than a heal spell. You will want heal spells. I'm not saying you don't. But if you want to move her forward into the battle, make sure you have a protect spell on first, just in case they get around to your backline and they hit her. Because it's only going to take 2 or 3 shots for some of these leaders to knock out a sniper like this, a quality sniper. So that's my advice. But do with it as you will. I'm pretty much done talking about Theodora here. She's a decent knight. I do put her on some teams, and she does, come to the bench, and she does play very well. But let me know what you think about Theodora. Do you cross-class her much? Do you make her a dancer? What do you do? Do you do something different with her? And I'll see you in the comment section. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay triggered, my friends.